Alright, this is the second half of Mission 8, Nod Mission 8.
Construction complete.
I've got a base built up, and now I'm preparing to rush the enemy base with an adequate attack force. He's dug in there like a tick on a hound, and the access into his base is really tight. One access on the west side and one access on the north side, and he's got an advanced guard tower which can do some really considerable damage, and he's also got a couple of attack helicopters which can also do, they can really chew up your tanks. So the best thing to do is to bring a group of bazookas with your tanks. Otherwise you're going to suffer heavy casualties just getting into his base. You know, just getting there. You know, he's going to keep sending out his attack helicopters, and by the time your tanks get to his base, they'll be all chewed up. You know, and you've probably even lost a few.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Unit report. Knowledge. Yes,
here I set everyone in beautiful formation, and then Mr. Fumblefingers came along and just kind of wrecked it. But yeah, like I was saying last video, tanks in formation on single player are a formidable force. I hope to demonstrate that sometime before the walkthrough is finished. So there goes my airstrike up to the North Shore.
Construction complete. Unit lost. Our base is under attack.
This is going to happen frequently. There's a Humvee patrol that keeps going up along the west side there. And as you just saw, the enemy completely wasted his airstrike on one minigunner on the North Shore. That's exactly what you want him to do. So now here goes my Humvee recon patrol. It's a throwaway force. I don't expect him to survive. I just expect him to open up the map. So I want to open up the map as much as possible. I actually managed to get one part way into the base, so this was a good recon run. The last one, like I said, it's a throwaway force. Just open up the map as much as you can. Once again, as I mentioned last video, I completely forgot to build a radar. It's because I know these maps so well that I just sitting there, radar, I don't need no stinking radar. But I should have built one for demonstrational purposes, and just to be able to scroll around the game, the map a lot faster, because Fraps tends to slow down the scroll rate as I'm recording. So there you go. My throwaway force actually made it a little bit into the enemy base, which is great. So we uncovered the opening that we're going to use to attack his base, and the entire route we're going to take with the tanks. And now we can clearly see that Humvee patrol that's going to come about, I guess, every 5 minutes.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Building. Our base is under attack. Construction complete.
Maybe more frequently than every 5 minutes. Anyways,
Building.
they're going to keep coming at you.
Yes, sir.
So if you build some guard towers on the west side there, it's going to mess them up right nicely. And especially on the southwest side, right where those couple of silos are.
Ready and waiting. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting.
So I'm sending a couple more suckers.
You got it.
Yeah, maybe it's every 2 minutes. So there you go. There's a perfect example of how tanks in formation are a formidable force. See, it just wiped out those Humvees in a split second.
Construction complete.
Moving out. Yes, sir. Roger.
Basic theory behind that is the tank needs time to react to an enemy in its vicinity, and then it has to swing its turret around. Alright?
Yes, sir. Right
So
away,
you can
sir.
dramatically cut down on that reaction time if you have all the tanks facing in the direction where you know the enemy is going to come from. So all the tank has to do is just simply spot the enemy and fire, and that's it. Okay, so I'm getting almost ready to rush the enemy base now. This is my initial attack force. I just want to build some bazookas as backup so that, like I said in the last video,
Acknowledge.
what's going to happen is as we move towards the enemy base, the enemy's going to start sending attack helicopters at us. And the tanks cannot fire at enemy forces flying in the air, alright?
Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Moving out.
Oh wait, I've already built the bazooka guys. Yeah, there they are following along, yeah.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Moving out. Acknowledge. Moving out.
Pick up the slack here, slack, yeah, okay.
Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Now you gotta watch out you don't run your bazooka guys through the Tiberium. That was a mistake, that was Mr. Fumblepfingers. Yeah, don't run them through the Tiberium, because the Tiberium is poisonous.
Moving out.
And you also gotta watch out for Humvees, because Humvees will do them in
Yes, sir.
seconds. Okay, that's their nemesis.
Yes, sir.
Our base is under attack. Unit lost.
You got it. Reporting. You got it. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Okay, so I'm keeping them far to the north.
Yes, sir.
And now I want to lay his base under siege. His harvesters are going to come up
Yes, sir.
to the north there to try to harvest Tiberium. Every time they do that, wipe him out. I want to completely drain his resources, so by the time I get into his base, he's going to have no money.
Building.
Basically put his base under siege. And every time you do that, he'll send a whole bunch of, forces up to try to do you in. And this will also drain his resources.
Construction complete. Building.
So just go to the north there, bide your time,
Reporting. Reporting. You got it. Yes, sir.
camp by the Tiberium field.
Construction complete. Building.
Moving out.
And here I just want to go down this little valley here, take care of this tank. This tank right there.
Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
This was kind of risky though, because I left my bazooka guys wide open.
Moving out.
Unit lost.
I gotta rush back. Fortunately, the Humvees can go for him.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Moving out. Waiting orders.
It's kind of funny how the enemy spams Humvees at you, and they do a lot of damage.
Building.
You know, he just keeps sending out a couple of Humvees every 2 minutes or so to do that little route.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Moving
So
out.
in the meantime, I've managed to build 4 more tanks. Send them out to join the other force.
Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
So I'll have like a massive force of like 12 or 13 tanks going into
Yes,
his
sir.
base.
Our base is
Acknowledge.
under attack.
Yes, sir.
Here I managed to jump back to my base by using the Alt control. Press Alt and any team number and you jump immediately to that team.
Moving out.
And since my helicopter is a team,
Acknowledged.
then that's how I managed to get back to my base like
Building.
that. Here comes another enemy harvester.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Wipe it out.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Moving
So
out.
now I'm completely depriving him of money.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
So you see, by the time I get down to his base,
Moving out.
he only sends out 3 grenadiers because that's all they can afford.
Moving out. Reporting.
And there you see the helicopters,
Unit reporting.
Lost.
the attack helicopters.
Moving out.
These are going to be the
Building.
bane of your existence when you get close to the base.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. You affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, yes, sir.
Down goes another harvester.
Construction complete.
Here comes my bazooka guys.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Enemy sending out a whole bunch of grenadiers. Just going to roll over them. Make sure they don't get to my bazookas.
Yes, sir.
And there's the attack helicopters trying to chew up my tanks.
Lost.
So
Moving out.
just going to bide my time. Stay up there to the
Building.
northwest
Yes,
there.
sir. Moving out.
Wait for the attack helicopters to come in again, and then set my bazookas on guard mode, which is the G key, okay? Set them on guard mode and they'll automatically attack anything in the air.
Building. Unit lost.
Reporting.
This is kind of tricky now,
Lost.
Yes, sir.
because he's going to keep sending grenadiers up, and you got to keep
Affirmative.
those grenadiers away from your bazooka guys.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
And it's just a matter of getting into a rhythm of when its attack helicopter comes. There we go, here it comes.
You got it.
Set the bazooka guys in guard mode. I'm going to wait for him. Looks pretty calm now.
Moving out.
So I'm bringing my bazooka guys in. Here comes the attack helicopter, and then blew it away. There you go.
Waiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
And as you can see, the enemy had harvesters up the wazoo.
Construction complete.
I must have blown away, what,
Unit
4 harvesters by now?
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Sending the tanks on a roll mission, roll over the infantry.
Affirmative. Unit reporting.
Note that I peeled off one of the
Unit
wounded
lost.
tanks there, just to kind of save on casualties a little bit.
Acknowledged. Unit acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Gonna try to repair this wounded tank. You see the scroll rate is really slow. That's on account of fraps and recording. Normally the scroll rate is like lightning fast.
Ready and waiting. You got it.
Once again, I'll try to remember to build
Yes,
a
sir.
radar
Acknowledged.
next time so I could just click on the map and jump anywhere, as I demonstrated in Mission 5.
Reporting.
Okay, so I'm
Got
just
it.
regrouping.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
The enemy is severely wounded now.
Moving out.
I wiped out 4 of his harvesters. He's got no money coming in, and he expended a lot of
Yes,
forces
sir. Acknowledged.
trying to defend his base. So when we rush in the base, he's going to have nothing. And you'll
Building.
see he'll begin selling everything that I attack because he's got no money. So he's panicking, and he's going to sell all the buildings to try to get some forces together. What's this?
Acknowledged.
construction complete.
Moving out.
And attack the guard tower. Watch, he'll sell it. See, he sold it. It's going to sell everything because he's got no money.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Attacking the advanced guard tower.
Yes, sir.
That's his ace in the hole, but he had to sell that too.
Yes, sir.
When you sell buildings, you get money and infantry, so that's kind of like an emergency plan if you're under
Yes,
attack.
sir. Acknowledged.
And what I went for was the advanced guard tower, then his construction yard, then the weapons factory, then the barracks. Once you've got all that down, he's completely crippled. He can't do anything.
Not a problem.
And that's it.
Right away, it's affirmative.
And then just basically, if you want to save on casualties, just hightail it out of there.
Not a problem. You got it. Moving out. You got it.
Now I'm just checking on his silos, and they are indeed
Yes.
completely empty. And I also want to take down his radar to disable his airstrikes.
Affirmative.
Building.
Roger. Affirmative.
I forget what I do here. I think maybe I just go for wiping out the whole base. Normally I try to save on casualties.
Got it.
I think what I'm going to do is probably peel off tanks as they get damaged.
Construction complete.
Yes. You got it.
So he's got nothing left. He's got no gas in the tank whatsoever.
Not a problem. Not a problem. Right away, sir. Moving out.
So that's it.
Right away, sir.
So I know that I've got him. He's down for the count, so I'm just going to peel off a couple of tanks. The
Yes, sir.
wounded tanks
Got
there.
it. Ready and waiting.
Save on
Yes, sir.
casualties so that, they
Acknowledged.
don't
Unit
get killed
reporting. Yes, sir.
Um,
Moving out. Yes, sir.
from splash damage while I wipe out the rest of his base.
Awaiting orders.
Make that a team with the healthy tanks. Go wipe out the rest of
Moving out.
the
Yes,
base
sir.
there.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Acknowledged.
Those are the
Moving
helicopter
out.
bays.
Affirmative. Moving out. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Look at that skinny entry port on the west side. This is a diabolical base design. If you want to attack it from the west side, you got to funnel all your tanks through that tiny
Acknowledged.
opening on the west
Yes,
side,
sir. Moving
and
out.
it's
Yes,
hell.
sir. Acknowledged.
Especially with
Moving
the
out.
attack helicopters right there. Watch this tank; he's gonna take off. Oh no, there's another tank comes down later. But here he comes. They come down, take one look at me, and then take off.
Acknowledged.
That's so funny. That cracks me right up. I'm getting out of here. And that is it. This is a special crate. Don't ask me what it's for. I don't know.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Some unusual thing there. So he's got 2 guard towers left.
Yes, sir.
and that tank.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Our base is under attack.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And our
Affirmative.
base is under attack. That tank actually had the gall to go in alone to my enemy base and try to attack it. I can hear him blasting away. See, there he is. Now he's like,
Waiting order.
the
Acknowledged.
nerve of this guy, eh? Blasting away at my harvester. He's the only guy left on the field. As soon as I kill him, the mission is complete.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Construction
Real
complete.
diehard.
Got it.
I got a hand to do him.
Mission accomplished.
And there we go. Mission accomplished. I wiped out every last enemy on the field. There we go. Mission 8. 34 casualties. Not bad. Leadership and efficiency are low because this is something I totally forgot to do. When you do this mission, make sure you leave like one enemy building up and running, and then go harvest every last bit of Tiberium on the field so that you'll have more money to start with on the next mission. I totally forgot to do this. So I'm going to have to start the next mission with the default amount of 1,000 credits, which is going to make it a little tougher, but no problem. I've done it before. So that's that. You saw my score there. I want to thank you all very much for watching, and coming up next, Mission 9, not Mission 9. And if you thought this video was remotely entertaining, hey, don't forget to give the old Slackster a thumbs up. Alright, that's it. Slack is out.